Hey, happy day 540 of What You Up To Now. Today in my curlers, I'm talking about making a federal case out of something, making a federal case out of things. Now, I don't know about you, but in the past, I have made things a bigger deal than they need to be. Have I ever exaggerated things and how important they were and found out that they really weren't that important after all? Absolutely, positively. Sometimes I'll make a federal case out of things on purpose. If I want to teach my kids something, if I want to teach one of my coaching students something, I won't make a federal case out of it, but I will make it a slightly bigger deal than it probably really is, just to emphasize the importance of it. What are some examples of that? I guess holding people accountable, myself accountable, and my kids and my coaching students, for example. I will make it a bigger deal to missing a deadline or not keeping their word or our word than it probably really is, but kind of not. If we don't keep our word to ourselves, that is something we should make a federal case out of. If we don't keep our commitments to ourselves, how on earth do we expect that we will ever be able to keep our commitments to other people? We won't keep our commitments to other people if we don't even be honest and with ourselves and keep our word and do what we say we're going to do to ourselves. We're certainly not going to be consistent and keep our word and do what we say we're going to do to other people. And I'm sure you've found that with people. That's why I do certain things that other people think are crazy, like showing up every day in videos, and showing up every day in videos, but also showing up in my curlers in videos. Most people would think that that's crazy, and they're like, I would never be caught dead in public. And now I'm not out walking around in public. I'm not going to the store, but I am in public because I'm showing up on a live platform, a live video platform in curlers. And, it used to bother me. If you would have asked me years ago, would I ever be seen in public in curlers? I would say no. But then I had some experiences that required and just made it easier to know that I needed curlers to get a certain job done, to get a task done, and be prepared in an efficient way to do something else. And it just made sense that, hey, get over your fear of being seen in curlers because nobody really cares. That's the really interesting thing. The things that we make federal cases out of in our own life, most people couldn't care less about. They don't even notice. And that's the interesting thing. We make our life so complicated and such a struggle when we're the only person struggling. We're the only person having a problem with it. We're the only person actually judging it and making a federal case out of it. Nobody else even cares or is paying attention. But we still like to make a federal case out of things. We still like to be dramatic and exaggerate and just go on and on about stuff. I'm kind of like my curlers. So what am I working on? What is she up to now? She is up to her eyeballs in moving. Now, I know I've been talking about moving a long time, but I'm actually doing it. Gutting my house and simplifying and it's a huge project. It's a bigger project than my women's summit was. It's a bigger project than putting in new computer programs. It's a bigger project than, and it's not a bigger project, but it feels bigger than when we built the place. I mean, it's really interesting that it does. It actually feels like a bigger, harder, more challenging project to fix up and move and downsize than it did to actually build the house, this home in the first place. So that's interesting, right? Maybe I'm just making a federal case out of moving. Yes, I am. Am I exaggerating the amount of stuff I have and the extent of my hoarding capabilities? No, I'm not. I am even amazed at myself and my ability to save random things that are of ridiculous nature. So what am I working on work-wise? It's funny, some of my coaching students are like, oh, we never thought you were going to move. And so they're giving me a hard time that I'm, really busy and tied up this week and next, moving and physically working on projects that don't involve anything with respect to business or work. Now, we are on day 80 today of the 90-day live video influencer challenge and talking about offers to subscribers. We're doing a little bit of a subscriber push, and today is the day that we'll make some kind of an offer to subscribers to get people to subscribe. You know, we'll offer some kind of a free value, and you know, hey, just pop in every day and get free value is a value in and of itself. But we'll offer a little bit of something to boost that and to really encourage people to subscribe. And then we're going to go into, I want to do some Dream 100 and some partnering things to teach people how to, you know, do affiliates, partner, and do some Dream 100 or get other influencers that they team up with to promote and share their information. And so we'll do that for the next couple days. And then we will wind her up with a couple surprises. And I'm excited to share those, but I'm not going to share them here because then that would be unfair to the people that are in the challenge. So working on that, mostly that. My coaching students, you know, here and there with Boxer and things, and Facebook Lives, but or Facebook. I like Facebook Talk, Facebook conversations, Facebook phone conversations. I hate talking on the phone, but I love talking on video with people. Now sometimes they see me even worse than in my curlers, but that's why you get to be a coaching student. You get to see the real, the raw, the big, the bad, the ugly, as if it could get uglier than the curlers, right? So working on that. And if I sound tired and discombobulated, it's because I am tired and discombobulated. But I will get my second wind and my third wind, and we'll get this move done. And then I will have so much energy to really focus on you and what it is that you need and what it is that I'm trying to create in this whole transition from the offline world to the online world. That's it. I'm going to actually sip some more coffee, do the 90-day challenge, and I will, of course, be with you tomorrow. If you have any comments or if I can help you in any way, shape, or form, hit me up in the comments below. I would love to hear a story about something that you or a boss or somebody else that has made a federal case out of, because I don't know about you, but I have worked with those people that make a federal case out of everything, every mistake, every typo. And I kind of used to be that person. I would notice typos and things and I would point them out. And then I realized how ridiculous that was, because instead of actually seeing and absorbing the message that people were trying to communicate, I was getting tripped up by what was wrong, what I perceived was wrong, the wrong word, the wrong spelling, the wrong grammatical approach, the wrong sentence structure. And frankly, who gives a rat's butt, right? Does it really matter? Am I missing the message that people are conveying and communicating because I'm nitpicking things? Yes, I was. And it doesn't matter. So now I actually laugh when I see the grammar police going across the internet, because I'm like, yep, that used to be me, but boy, I wouldn't waste my time. I wouldn't waste 1 second on that these days, because it's not a federal case if somebody uses the wrong your or to or there, right? Is that a federal case? And maybe it's because my eyes have gotten so bad that I make typos and I make mistakes that I don't catch before I send things out. And so I'm cutting myself some more slack. And if I'm cutting myself some more slack, I cut other people slack. Just give people the benefit of the doubt, because we're all doing the best we can, right? And if we know that we're all doing the best we can, then it's easy to be kind to people. All right, I will, of course, catch you tomorrow. Have an absolutely fabulous day. Take care. Bye.